Welcome back to SK Car World. Today, we're diving deep into a car that's shaking up the automotive world not just because of what it is, but because of the badge it wears. You heard it right. After years of silence, the name Pontiac is back. And not just with any car. We're looking at the 2026 Pontiac LeMans, a bold reimagining of a classic nameplate, and a serious shot across the bow from General Motors. Let's get into it. Now, if you're a fan of American muscle, or even just automotive history, you already know the LeMans name. It dates all the way back to the 1960s, when it was originally a trim level on the Tempest, eventually becoming a standalone model and the precursor to the legendary GTO. Fast forward to 2026, and GM has decided to resurrect this badge not just as a nostalgia play, but to make a real performance statement. The 2026 Pontiac LeMans is a modern sport coupe with retro-inspired DNA and cutting-edge engineering. It rides on a modified version of GM's Alpha platform, the same bones that supported the last-gen Camaro and Cadillac ATS, so right away, we know this car means business when it comes to handling. Let's talk exterior. The design is unmistakably modern, but it has subtle nods to its past. The front fascia is aggressive, with a wide split grille that echoes the classic twin-port Pontiac look, now reinterpreted with sharp LED lighting and functional aero. The sculpted hood features heat extractors, functional, by the way, not just for show. On the sides, there's a muscular profile, with prominent rear haunches that scream performance. Around back, the rear lights feature a three-segment design reminiscent of classic Pontiac models, all framed by a subtle ducktail spoiler and quad exhaust tips. It comes in a range of bold colors: Arctic white, midnight asphalt, solar red, and the fan-favorite retro bronze. You can also get blacked-out trim packages or go full heritage with vintage-style badging and striping. Now let's pop the hood. There are two main powertrains available, and this is where Pontiac really makes a statement. The base engine is a 2.7-liter turbocharged inline-4 that pumps out 325 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. Yes, that's the base engine. It's mated to a 10-speed automatic, and it'll get you from 0 to 60 in around 5.4 seconds. Not bad at all. But the real excitement is in the GTR trim, which comes with a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8. It delivers 475 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque, with an optional performance package that pushes it up to 505 horses. Transmission options: you've got a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed auto, your choice. Rear-wheel drive is standard, and an advanced all-wheel drive system is optional on the turbo model. Performance-wise, the V8 LeMans will hit 60 in 3.9 seconds, and the quarter-mile comes up in just under 12 seconds flat. Top speed is electronically limited to 170 miles per hour. Brembo brakes, adaptive magnetic ride control, and a limited slip differential come standard on the GTR trim. Inside, the 2026 LeMans surprises with a cabin that blends sport and sophistication. The dashboard features a 12.3-inch digital cluster and a 13-inch center touchscreen running GM's latest infotainment software: fast, intuitive, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ready. There are real metal and carbon fiber accents throughout, plus optional Alcantara wrapped sport seats with LeMans embroidery. It's also surprisingly tech-forward. You've got a head-up display, a 360-degree camera system, adaptive cruise with lane centering, and even a track telemetry system baked into the infotainment for those weekend warriors hitting the autocross. Now let's talk price. The base turbocharged LeMans starts at around $39,000, which puts it right in the mix with cars like the Mustang GT, Dodge Challenger, and even the Subaru WRX for some trims. The GTR V8 model starts at $52,000, and a fully loaded version can creep into the low 60s. For the performance, style, and exclusivity, that's a pretty strong value proposition. Fuel economy: the Turbo 4 gets around 24 mpg combined, while the V8 averages about 17 mpg. So, it's not winning any green awards, but you're not buying a LeMans for hypermiling. Now for some final thoughts. The 2026 Pontiac LeMans isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. It shows that GM is willing to take risks again, to honor its muscle car heritage while adapting to the needs of modern performance enthusiasts. It's not trying to be an EV. It's not trying to be a family crossover in disguise. It's a real deal, gas-burning, rear-drive, or AWD American performance coupe with a manual option and a name that deserves to be on the road again. Will it sell? That depends. Pontiac is now being marketed as a niche performance sub-brand under GM, similar to how Dodge is treated by Stellantis. That means the LeMans won't be everywhere, but that's part of the appeal. If you're looking for something different, something with heritage, attitude, and real performance credentials, the 2026 LeMans just might be your car. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, and let me know in the comments, would you bring home a LeMans, or do you think GM should be left this name in the history books? See you in the next video.